Today I will talk about some tenses like simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and infinitive. First, uh, simple present we use when we talk about regular actions, repeated action, and general facts. For example, I talk I talk with my boyfriend every day. I employ 100 people, etc. The basic structure of the present simple is subject, verb, and complement. Sorry. Uh, there is a rule that applies only the sentences in present simple affirmative. When you use he, she, it, the verb remains unchanged, and in the end adds s, es, and ies. We use adverb of frequency, for example, always, never, sometimes, to talk about how often we do something. Now, the present continuous. We use when we talk about actions happening now or current projects. The structure correct of the present continuous is subject, auxiliary to be, verb ing, and complement. For example, I am speaking with my mom. Now, the form of negative in the present continuous is the same but adds not. For example, I am not speaking with my mom. And the form interrogative, the auxiliary to be, is pasted to the beginning of the sentences. For example, am I speaking with my mom? The ing also can be interpreted in future, but you have to clarify with the word like tomorrow, next Friday, next Thursday, etc. And can't be more than 1 week. Now, the infinitive form. The infinitive is formed with two more base verbs. Use the infinitive form of the verb after an adjective to express purpose, and after verb about plans and decisions. Now, the present perfect. The form of present perfect is subject, has or have, verb or in past participle, and complement. We use when we talk about finished action when the speaker doesn't say ask or know when it happened. This time not specified. For example, I haven't seen him. Also, we use when we talk about action that took place in a time period that hasn't finished. Finally, I will talk about past simple. The form is subject, verb more ed, and complement. We use when we talk about finished actions, but the speaker says or know when something is happened. For example, I worked here 2 years ago.